Welcome back, everybody, to the Two Idiots franchise. Opening day is finally here, and the road to the World Series starts now.
Opening day is here, and we are starting off at bat with Nico Horner. 283 for the regular season last year. Looking for high average and speed from this guy.
Yeah, only 9 home runs. Hope we get a double-digit home run this year.
He might. That power does tend to develop. It creeps up.
2023
As you pointed out,
winner too.
Ball 3. Yeah, that's true. Wow, taking 3 in a row. As you pointed out, DeGrom is starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers today, and somewhat of an odd choice, right?
Yeah, I figured Scherzer would have been their opening day pitcher. It just seems odd that it's DeGrom. I mean, back in the day, you know, it would have been Jacob DeGrom all day, every day, but he's not quite the pitcher he used to be.
Well, Nico Horner will start the beginning of our Cubs franchise with a walk. Starting off on base is a promising sign of things to come.
I like how it's our initial, the 2 zeros in the T down there in the scorecard. Coot.
Coot? Yeah, that's pretty coot.
Well, we are in Texas.
Seiya Suzuki strikes out, chasing low and away. Cody Bellinger steps to the plate, and you know, I was watching the most recent episodes where we ended our 23 franchise, and Cody Bellinger was actually very instrumental in handing us the L's. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. The whole time we've been starting here, talking about Bellinger and how happy we were to have him. He turned out to be one of the nails in the coffin for our franchise in 23.
Yeah, he was the villain.
Yeah, one of them. Behind in the count, 1-2, and DeGrom delivers inside. Very excited to see what we can do here with the Cubs as this goes deep to left center field, tracking back and brought in. We'll see J.D. Martinez now, one of the free agents that we signed to DH for us based on his incredible power.
Yeah, this dude just slaps, man.
Yeah.
Massive power against righties and lefties, so hopefully he can put up some numbers for us.
Slugger. Ooh, won't do it that way as he defends the kneecaps. 1-2 to JD. Fouled away. It's only opening day, but we've been able to make some strength acquisitions in JD Martinez. We've also went out and got ourselves a couple of starting pitchers. As the count goes full to Martinez now. 3-2 with 2 outs. Gets the call on the outer edge, and DeGrom gets out of it.
That was a good pitch.
It was a great pitch.
Yeah.
Across the plate, I'll let him have that. Aside from the free agents that we've grabbed, we've also been able to trade some this year. Already trading 6 players of ours away to LA, Seattle, and Oakland, and receiving for that 4 players. 2 of them are going to be in the lineup today that we're very excited and we'll get to later. But for now, it's Justin Steele getting a ground out to shortstop. A quick first out for Steele as Evan Carter steps to the plate. Great pitch up and in.
Nice and efficient. We get the first guy out in 2 pitches.
Can't ask for much of a better start than that.
Nope.
Pitching was one of the early identifying weaknesses that we found in this team, and with the acquisition of Montgomery and also Michael Lorenzen, we're hoping to stack this bullpen just a little stronger as Steele gets a strikeout now. An excellent start on opening day.
The opening day for us, too, is also on the road against the defending World Series champions.
Yeah. There's a lot to be said. A statement that could be made here with strong play against Texas. We'll end the first with neither team making any headway. DeGrom has already thrown 20 pitches, though. We can keep that pitch count racking high. You never know what can happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Texas bullpen's like, but I definitely, hopefully we can wear DeGrom down a little bit and get him out of the game.
Yeah.
That's ball 2.
That would be big for us. He's already behind Swanson, 2-0 now. Sneaks one through in the bottom. Swanson misjudging that entirely. 2-2.
Protect him out with 2
pitch.
strikes.
Yep, forces him to defend, and it goes out. Another foul. We're making plenty of contact against DeGrom.
Definitely making him work.
Oh, Dansby.
What the fuck was that? It was like my kneecap.
That was ugly.
Ball.
Wow.
1-0.
Love for them to show the strike and ball percentages right now. I feel like DeGrom has missed more than he's hit. Although that was pretty good.
Ian Happ has played his entire career with the Cubs. I guess we had to trade him. See ya.
I appreciate the, I don't know if it's loyalty per se, but rather the, I like that they're not, team hoppers.
Yeah.
That is a worrying sign for me. Like, why can't they find a home?
Yeah, why aren't they getting any long-term deals or?
Yeah, something wrong.
Are they being traded because they're toxic? Are they just middle of the road? Or?
Yeah.
Or are they so sought after everybody wants to crack at them?
Yeah, I don't know.
Here's
All
that
right.
Nolan Chanuel. He used one of our.
Oh!
I tried to talk about him, and he fucking got caught looking.
Strikes out his debut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we made a trade for Nolan Chanuel. He'll be playing first base for us. We've got Patrick Wisdom. Oh! Adolis Garcia immediately a scorcher into left center field for a single. Anyways, we traded Patrick Wisdom and Hayden McGeary for Nolan Chanuel to the Angels. And Nolan is a potential prospect that has already entered the game at, I want to say, over 70 overall. He's higher than that, I believe. So he came in pretty much ready to play. We're very excited for the future of that guy.
Yeah, it kind of shores up our first base for a few seasons for sure. One of the weaker points was their first base. We really no real prospects or anything, so
yeah.
We traded a little bit of power, and we traded one of the younger guys.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and Steele gets a strikeout.
With a little less potential, just to kind of shore up our first base. We do give up some power at Wisdom because he definitely had some power, but there's some young potential at first base to kind of help shore up the infield for us.
Yep.
Nope. Outside.
The dangerous man here at the plate, Marcus Semien.
Yeah. Only 9 home runs last year and an even 100 ribbies. So far, it seems to be very good stuff from Steele. A pitch out, but he's not going.
Oh, I thought you were going to say what they do in the announcers. Pitch out, but nothing doing.
I've started using a few of those phrases without realizing it. Just parroting them back.
Well, sometimes some of their actual really good statements. So, I mean, yeah, they work.
Yeah, that's true. Gets him to go around, a pop-up to right field. Doesn't even have to move to play it. An easy out number 2.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball one, no strike.
Jonah Heim with a solid season last year, 258 average, nearing 700 OPS. Or no, 800. Still missing twice in a row, though. Oh, as that'll find the gap to right center field. Does he have the wheels to make it? I think so. A tortoise could have made home safely. And the Rangers will take the lead in the second inning. We'll get an easy ground out to first as compensation, but the damage is done as the Rangers find their legs early. Up to the plate now, another prospect that we traded for, Harry Ford.
0-1's the count.
Not to be confused with Henry Ford.
We made that mistake in the first spring training game. I called him Henry
both
twice.
We both have called him Henry Ford.
We don't need him to make cars. We just need him to make base hits.
Yeah. As we see on the screen there, he's the number 31 MLB prospect for us. We're excited to have him despite that strikeout. Both of our exciting prospects we're trying to drum up, have struck out for us. So thanks, boys.
Yep.
Very excited to have these kids. Oh, that's the worst outcome possible. Never mind.
Yeah, they're not going to be getting contact instructions after this game. You guys are making league minimum till free agency. They keep that shit up.
Christopher Morel is able to get that past second base out to right field, and we've got a one-out single as the lineup will turn over.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico with a walk in his first at-bat. Wow, Darvish is about to hit 2,000 strikeouts.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it is. Nico Horner chops one to right field. Don't know quite why he swung at that, but it will pay off as we've got men on the corners now.
Up next to the Cubs,
Nico with 2 productive at-bats for us. Seiya Suzuki will come in with an opportunity to answer back.
Just a base hit, buddy. Just a base hit. Nice and easy.
That's it. Anything out of the infield should score him. Wow, bad chase on that curveball. The throw over, but Horner is back safely. Hey, we're in the playoff predictions. 85 and 77 is what they're projecting.
Well, let's prove them wrong.
But in the right way.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
We're going to go 55 and 107.
Oh, my God. Not again.
We're trading the whole team.
Oh, my gosh. Suzuki chops one on the wrists.
Can we trade him for a Yamaha?
Oh, my God. Terrible. All right, Bellinger. Averaged over 300 on the 2023 season. Incredible. 2 men on with 2 outs. Bellinger ahead now, 2-0 in the count. What does DeGrom give him? Good pitch, down and slightly in.
Not a mile-an-hour heater on top of the zone.
Yeah. The 2-2 to Bellinger. Defending the top of the zone there at 99. Oh, got a pitch he should have been able to do something with, but a pop out near the plates will do it. will strand 2. Oh, wow, they go around on that one on the edge of the zone. A little bloop over the left. And they'll start out the 3rd.
That was definitely off the end of the bat.
Yeah. They even sounded like a little bit of a clunk. Great slider on the back door. Steele will have to work out of the stretch here again. He's been efficient and hitting his spots, but just unlucky on these bounces. It's Tavares now with a single.
Yeah, those are some decent pitches. They're just getting contact on them and finding holes.
It's awkward contact, too. It's strange. But the result is the same, as they've now led the bottom of the 3rd. With 2 men on. Evan Carter will step in behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase the sinker.
2-2 count.
Going high that time and missing again. 2-2 to Carter. That's more like it. Can we turn 2? There's second.
Nope.
Not in time, as Carter makes it a fielder's choice. And now Corey Seager.
That's the ball.
Productive out there, as we're still in danger.
Man, his numbers
Good
from
start
last
to
year are sick.
Yeah.
327.
Really needing that good stuff from Steele to get us out of this bind. And it's 1-2. Got him to chase, but contact was made, as it'll remain 1-2 now.
Definitely a double play ball right here.
Swing and a miss on a slider, low and away. The strikeout cashes in, and we've got 2. Good pitch, but not quite close enough.
A little bit of power at the plate right here.
Gets that one in a dangerous spot to even it up 1-1. Pops him up, and Steele does it again. We are out of it. We hold him to a 1-run lead.
A little bit of clutch pitch in there at the end to get out of that inning.
Yeah, for sure.
Count 1-0.
J.D. Martinez striking out in his first at-bat. Steps in again with nothing to clean up. I'll take a solo shot any day of the week. Not going to happen like that.
They keep chasing that inside pitch.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's not a good-looking pitch. My goodness, chasing everything like a wild dog.
God. DeGrom just fucking throwing.
It's the opposite. It's a tale of two pitchers here. We've got Steele with precision and bad luck. DeGrom throwing bullshit and getting lucky.
Yep. It's just firing in there, and the boys are just flailing. Opening day jitters.
I don't
Adrenaline.
know.
Ball 1.
Curveball missing for DeGrom. Come on, Dansby. Oh, where's it going? Foul!
Ugh.
It wasn't a no-doubter, it was a half-doubter, and
Oh my
he
God.
chases and screws us over again.
What was that?
Did that just say 7 strikeouts for DeGrom? Oh my gosh. We're giving them way too much.
I mean, we're holding to 1 run so far because our pitching is has held his own even though he's been unlucky. But my God, our boys are not doing anything to support our pitcher.
No.
Flailing.
Swinging at everything and missing. 7 strikeouts for DeGrom.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Surprised you didn't swing at that, Hap.
Oh, here comes this flail. Oh!
Almost.
What the hell? I thought you could have swung at that.
Instead, it's 2-2. DeGrom delivers in the dirt, but he went after it because of course he did. And that'll be 8. Rack 'em up for DeGrom in Texas.
God damn. The boys stopped fouling stuff off, too, because his pitch count is up there, but they're just not fouling anything off now. Oh,
and another
my.
one will sneak through. This is from Josh Jung.
Jesus. They're finding all the holes.
Wow. Our defense is looking like Swiss cheese to these guys. Dangerous pitch, but luckily we get away with that. A 12 curve at 79 at the top center.
Yeah, usually you throw one of those after like a good mid-90s fastball. Then you drop in that, sub-80 curveball, so they're chasing the shit out of it.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe thinking that he was expecting fastball first pitch.
Yeah.
Who knows? Ticker on the bottom shows that the Cubs top the farm system valuation rankings. Wow. Slider in there. Account is full to Simeon now.
Can we sell the minor league team to afford some more contracts for some guys that can actually hit?
Gets him to chase the slider, and Steele gets a familiar setting here. A man on to lead the inning. A strikeout for the first out. Pattern has emerged and has been rigid in its follow-through. This is crazy. Gets him to go after it, and again it falls through. This is unbelievable. It's Groundhog's Day. Every inning is the same.
This is crazy.
This will be a pop to left center that finds the gap and drops in, and Texas should have their second run of the game.
That seemed like a pretty lazy throw in from left field.
Yeah, there wasn't much urgency on that one. As Texas has extended that lead and are primed to do more. Gotta feel really bad for Steele right now. Wow, played ever so slowly, and amazingly, we get him at second base. My gosh.
Did our third baseman break a hip?
Oh no.
He kind of like slid and then stopped dead in his tracks on his knees
really
and didn't
delayed.
know what to do.
Yeah.
I think he was in a lot of pain. But at least he got the out. God, that was awkward.
Yeah, but Texas racks another run on the play.
Ball inside.
Yep.
As Steele has had one of the most unfortunate starts that we've seen. Wow. I feel like none of this is his fault.
No, it's really not. I mean, he's not been throwing crap. They've been hitting shit all over the place, off the end of the bat, off the hand, in the hands. He's been doing everything.
Yeah.
And just no
Full
luck.
count now to Carter. Good pitch, and that's another one that will find real estate, this time in right field.
Is this ballpark regulation size? There seems to be a lot of fucking ground for Texas to hit into. Oh,
What
man.
is happening? And
fucking
that's
catch
high
it.
to right field, tracking to the warning track to the wall.
Oh, my God.
Get it. A series of unfortunate events. It's the Chicago Circus in town. I wish someone would have told me. 5-0.
Oh, my God.
And we're going to pull Steele. Indescribable the amount of bad luck that man had to start opening day. But we're going to bring in Jamison Tyone. That is how you say it, right, Tyler?
Correct.
Ball in.
I wanted to deliver it with confidence in case it was right.
I like how you quietly said, "Is that right?" I'm leaving that in too, by the way. I'm not editing that in. Oh, that's staying in because that's too funny.
Shout it out, proclaim it from the rooftops, and then whisper over to the guy next to me. That is how you say it, right? Seager will pop up behind the plate and mercifully end the fourth. Unreal.
Poor Steele couldn't even make it out of the fourth from his fucking bad luck. And that misplay in right field. Who the fuck's our right fielder?
Right field should be Suzuki.
Oh, man.
Hey.
We need somebody to start steering this ship. No better time than now.
Yeah, come on, Nolan. Do a thing.
At 70 pitches now to start the fifth.
Ball.
Missing below. Nolan is the number 2 prospect at first base in all of baseball, but he'll pop out. 2 unfortunate at-bats to start his career with us in Chicago. Does Harry Ford give us anything better?
1-0.
One of these guys can muster up something. Maybe we should split them on the lineup. Don't ever 2 rookies back to back.
Outside, that's a ball.
I feel like we would have been on base more often if none of these guys swung at anything.
Yeah, we would have taken a lot of walks, I think.
If they had taken every single pitch they've seen, we would have had men on bases more often. That's
2
crazy.
balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 to Ford. Cue up the strikeout.
No confidence. Come on, crush it. Oh, okay, look at it. Just look
there
at
it
it.
is. That's number 9 for DeGrom.
My God.
I feel like he's only earned probably 3 of those. Morel to short.
Oh.
And that's routine. You'd never know it by looking at the scorecards right now, but wow. Just an incredible imbalance in luck is the best that I can describe this.
I mean, like, definitely our hitters haven't done themselves any favors. But, man, everything the Rangers, like, hit was fucking just bloops. And, like, just finding that one little gap. It's ridiculous. The amount of luck they had. I like how I like how now it says cost down on the screen. What did it cost? It cost us to win. That's what it cost.
Pretty much. Garcia weakly to short for the first out. Tyone has now broken the streak of a first batter on base. And a strikeout following. What pattern will emerge for Tyone?
I've already placed an order for 13 bags of salt because we're covering Justin Steele in salt to see if we can get rid of that bad luck that he's dragging around with him.
Exercise that demon, yeah.
Oh man, call up those guys from the demonologist.
You mean the Uber delivery drivers?
Yeah, the guys that also, they hunt ghosts, deliver Ubers.
Those guys were stuck in a forest somewhere, I heard.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a long time before they show up here, but at least they're back from outer space, though.
Meta commentary here, breaking the fourth wall. Tyone gets a pop-up to left field. Not quite to the warning track, and that is the best inning that we've seen this game. 2 strikeouts and a pop-up.
All right, here we got the top of the lineup back up, boys. Come on, let's start the rally.
Well, I feel like my opening day positivity has been crushed.
Yeah,
this is a game, because it's so long, especially, it's a marathon, you gotta Gotta not get too high and not get too low, but hard to feel like a high heel isn't crunching on my balls right now.
Holy shit. That's a good way to put it.
Nico Horner will find the line down left field and should be able to grab 2 in time, just barely.
Really? Nico Horner hits it to the corner? Come on.
Oh, it was right there.
You missed it.
Just missed it.
Just like our hitters in the first fucking 5 innings.
Ooh.
All right, Suzuki. Make up for that misplay in right field.
Yeah. Some redemption is called for here for Suzuki as we'll lead off with a man in scoring position now, thanks to Nico. Oh boy. Suzuki, it helps if you swing without holding your purse.
He's out.
Suzuki is out at first, but Nico will move up 90 feet. But that much closer, this time for Bellinger.
Ball 1.
Great pitch, but it's called a ball.
You get a call favorable to our side finally. At least you didn't fucking swing at it.
Lady Luck blowing us a kiss there.
Yeah, hopefully it's not from her butt.
I was drinking coffee. Oh, God. Bellinger to right field. Will that be deep enough to send Nico? I say screw it. Send him. Safe as we score 1.
Take that, DeGrom.
Inside. Ball 1.
We're coming for you.
When we're down by 5, we've got to take that shot. All right, JD.
That's ball 2.
Wow, missing up top on that corner. That was another good pitch. This will be number 95 on opening day from DeGrom. Misses 3 in a row. The 3-1 to Martinez. Swing and a miss on a slider inside. A familiar story. And we know how it ends. This time not with a strikeout, a routine grounder to third. But a little sign of life.
Very little.
Just the faintest of little heartbeat flutters. We'll leave in Tyone after his stellar 5th inning. That's a little more like it. Easily played it short. Tyone has been just as efficient as Steele was, but a lot more lucky.
Yeah, like I said, with Steele, like, I mean, he made some good pitches. They were just getting so lucky.
Yep.
And, like, our boys are just, they were either hitting right at somebody or they were just flailing and everything. It was embarrassing.
Yeah. Tyone ahead, 1-2 to Nathaniel. Is that Lau?
Low.
Ball 2.
Low. Damn it.
2-2.
So close.
3-2.
Full count. Tyone. And he makes it! Wow!
He's out.
Dansby nails him after an incredible dive to grab that one. All right, Tyone, get us out of the 6th now, will ya? 2
Heads
fouls
up in the
to
dugout.
same spot. Yeah. I'm gonna put a screen over there.
Ball. That's inside. Nope. Inside.
Our boys would have swung at that.
Yeah, they sure would have. Instead, it's 2-2 to Duran. Another foul in the same spot. This one with some more distance. 2-2. And that will find the gap. The left corner should get him 2. And it will. So the 6th is not quite over. The lineup turns over for Texas as Taveras steps back in 2 for 3 on the day.
Leote. Now there's a different name.
Yes.
They couldn't either choose Leo or like Jody or Cody. They just went Leote. All right.
Well, that was a good pitch from Tyone, man.
Yeah, nice pitch.
Sweeping curve at 79 on the lower outside corner. Beautiful.
Ball 2.
Tries it again, but that's a little further out. 2-2 to Taveras. To right field, going deep, going back to the wall. Played as he posterizes that catch.
He's like, look at me, I'm fancy now.
Texas has decided to bring in Andrew Heaney. Looks like he had a pretty good year last year.
4.15 ERA, a 1.38 whip.
He's hittable.
Yeah.
Yep, that ball went out.
We'll start off with Dansby. Dansby.
Dansby.
Dansby. It sounds like a nickname for Danzig.
Right to third base. God.
Yeah.
Bad swings and atom balls. That's the story of this game.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the headline in Texas after opening day for sure. The 0-2 to Hap.
Ball 1.
Watches that. That looked like it nearly got his elbow.
Never even flinched.
2 balls.
Stone cold, man.
It's like, I dare you to hit me. That's the way I'm getting on base.
Anything to get on base. Hap apparently heard us and proved us wrong as that goes through center for a 1-out single.
The first baseman.
Yeah, he's looking for
Where's
second.
those announcers?
He's looking at second base, going, "Where's that at again?"
Well, that's off the plate.
So
I remember
long.
being on second.
Yeah, so long since he's been on second base, you had to fucking remember where it was. He's asking the first base coach, "Where's second at again?" Fuck.
Ball inside.
Nolan watches 2 so far to start his third at-bat here in the top of the 7th.
Ball 3.
3 in a row.
Well, that's some inspiring on-deck numbers.
Ball 4.
Wow. Stone cold to watch 4 of them go by, and he walks to first. The first of our rookies to get on base on opening day here. But neither one of them registering a hit yet. Harry Ford's got a good shot to claw us back just a little bit further in this game.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
6 pitches in a row missing for Heaney.
That's ball 3.
Make it 7. Command has disappeared. And suddenly our guys have some discipline.
I don't know where they got it from.
They probably pulled the rookies up by their jock straps.
There we
Said,
go.
you stop swinging at everything, as our rookies have both walked to load the bases. Spores?
Sure.
Is this the pizza place? Sabaros?
Sabaros. I don't know it, but okay.
I don't know how to say anything. They're just words. They're letters on the screen. What?
Josh.
Spores. Should we say boars, or are we gonna s'mores? Sabers? I don't know.
Which letter is silent?
Which one is silent?
They all are.
What are the silent letters? They don't mean anything.
Every one is a silent letter.
If they're silent, they serve no purpose. Get them out of the spelling.
God, yes, I agree.
Oh, we nearly had something special from Morrell there. 1 and 2, bases juiced with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Gosh.
Yeah, we didn't have the announcer say this cat's name when he came out, so.
Yeah.
Gosh, we'll call him Boars. I don't think it's sores. Oh,
Nico! Oh!
Get the fuck out of town!
A torpedo to third base that should have brought home 2 instead. We strand 3.
Oh my god. It's like watching the fucking Blue Jays play, man. Just breaks your fucking
like
heart.
watching Oakland play.
God. It's scoring. The scoreboard now says cyst. Yep.
That's what this team has given me.
I'd rather have. Oh, God.
Oh, man. Tyone, unlucky on this one as it goes straight down the line. The outfield was even shifted over. The easiest double that Seager has probably ever seen. Our farm system ranking is valued at $232 million. Ahead of Texas at 219, and then Pittsburgh way down at 158. Wow, so our farm system, with the inclusion of the prospects we've traded for, is now the most valuable in baseball.
Wow.
Without even seeing the first week of scouting, nowhere near drafting, we've already improved this farm system to be the number 1 in baseball. Oh, Garcia!
Oh.
Foul!
Oh. At least they got one, too.
Jeez. And he's done for as Tyone has remained strong through the bottom of the 7th. Some excellent relief on display. Great pitch. Wow, very, very happy with Tyone.
You're pitching well.
He's our number 1 long reliever, so I'm happy to see that we turned to him, and wow, he's really, really sold me. The 0-2 to Jung. Great pitch again, but contact is made to foul it off and stay alive. Can't get him to chase that one. Got him! Wow, man. Tyone can do it all.
Doing well for us now.
From the stretch.
The bats need to wake up.
Oh, man. Gets a pitch to hit. 97, center of the zone.
0 for 3 in the day. There's going to be a lot of goose eggs at the end of the
Yeah.
after-action report.
You know, I feel like we're getting the harder hit balls as well. All of theirs have been like bloops, just about.
Yeah, they had a couple of like halfway decent hit ones, but yeah, ours have been rockets, but they've been right at somebody.
Yeah.
Or foul.
Yep. Suzuki to short. Starts off the 8th in familiar fashion. What has Bellinger got for us in the 8th inning?
Trying to kill someone on the bench.
Hard hit by Bellinger, but right at him again.
Yeah, right on the ground, right at a defender. That's pretty much been the story of the day.
Nope, that's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Oh boy.
Another over.
You know, we had an incredible spring training.
It definitely didn't bleed off into the first game of the
we
regular
won like
season.
75% of the games, and yeah, I was hoping that was going to continue. But apparently,
He wasted all of their ability.
When we stopped substituting everybody, JD Martinez to left center, track down. Gosh, man.
11 hits.
Nothing we can do.
Oh, my.
But we're going to bring in Julian Merriweather to try to end this game for us. He's in middle relief, but there's certainly no reason to bring in a closer at this point, down by 4. Beautiful slider. Should have been a strike 1.
Wow. Mountcastle beating up on the Angels.
Yeah. And Merriweather is hit on to start the bottom of the 8th. Just one more that sneaks right through. Oh, gets the call on that one. That was a worse pitch than the slider for ball 1. And that's the third. Should be 2. That seemed quick enough, and it is.
Here we go, boys. Finally, something in our favor.
Merriweather quickly turning 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. And Nathaniel Lowe! A long bomb to right field. There's just no end in sight on opening day.
Wow.
And it's still Sist on the scoreboard.
He's out.
Man.
I don't want to see that.
Texas will bring in Brock Burke.
4.37 ERA and a 1.22 WHIP. 22% strikeout rate.
Yeah, he doesn't walk very much either.
No.
Yeah, it looks like he pitches to contact more often than not.
Great. Adam balls again.
Yep.
Ball, that's in.
Our final 3 will be Swanson, Ford, and Shanuel.
Oh, the Dodgers lost. Yes. Fuck the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Burke gets that one in on the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 to Swanson, weakly fouled off.
Can we trade Dansby Swanson for Ron Swanson?
He would just be another Rowdy Tellez, chubby guy with power. Full count to Swanson. Ugly swing and another strikeout.
The left fielder, number 8.
Crazy.
Ian Happ.
We got to be in double digits by now, right?
For strikeouts?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be. Yeah. I mean, DeGrom got us for 9, so at least.
Ian Happ to left field, just a few feet away for an easy out number 2.
Can we get the baseballs checked for magnets? And the ball players' gloves for metal?
Oh my gosh. Opening day is now closed as the Rangers capitalize on our extreme bad luck, and they turn some awful, awful pitching into somehow a 6-1 victory. Unbelievable. Justin Steele really drawing the short end of the stick here. Wow.
The final line score for our ball
Yeah,
game.
9
For the
strikeouts.
victorious Rangers, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on
Oh my
base.
gosh.
For the Cubs, 1 run.
Yeah, we struck
4
out
hits.
11
No
times
errors.
total.
They left 6 runners on base.
Nico was pretty much the only bright spot that we had.
3 hours and 4 minutes.
Look at all those odds.
Tonight's
Yep.
paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114.
Dang, man.
The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank
Wow.
you and good night.
Ugly.
6 fucking players with nothing.
Yep. Tyone went 3 1/3 though. Scoreless innings with 3 strikeouts. Man, Steele's ERA got inflated bad.
Yeah, that's tough.
What a rough start.
And I mean, and like 9 hits too. I mean, like he gave up a lot of hits, but fuck, some of those were just.
I would say,
it's just
dude,
ugly.
probably 6 of those were just crap. Should have been pulled in.
And we
And then, coincidentally, I would say probably 4 to 5 of ours should have been hits.
you know,
Instead, they're strikeouts.
the Rangers never got a walk.
No.
We only had 3, and the Grom was all over the place to start. They
He
just
was
so
everywhere.
many bad swings. Boy,
Yeah. Ugly.
ugly.